The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Baseball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel and Facebook page. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Alice Kojo.
It's time for Mustang Baseball. Welcome to the month of June, in which should be a very busy month filled with baseball, starting with here on June the 1st, Davis County jumping back into South Central Conference play, riding high, having won their last three, fresh off a championship in the Davis County Varsity Classic, as the Davis County Mustangs get set to take on the Albia Blue Demons for the first time this season. Great to have you with us on the Atomo Radio Sports Network. I'm Alice Kojo. I am joined by Annie Argo, our on-site producer, and we appreciate you joining us on this Monday. Start of a busy week for Davis County. 4 games in 5 days starting here in Albia. They'll have a day off tomorrow, then they'll have, it'll be 5 games in 5 days, as they'll have a doubleheader against Clark on Wednesday, a road game in Sigourney on Thursday, and then we'll be back here on Friday in Bloomfield as Davis County takes on defending conference champion Sheraton. But first on the docket is the Albia Blue Demons, and Davis County lost 2 of 3 to this team last year. They beat them in 8 innings up in Albia, but then in the return matchup here in Bloomfield for a doubleheader, Albia beat them, swept them in the doubleheader 9-4 and 5-2. So Davis County, different type of team, good vibes going with them, 6-2 on the season. And one of the things that I was really encouraged about is, first off, in their Davis County Varsity Classic win over Van Buren County, they jumped all over the Warriors early, left no doubt, up 9-0 after 2 innings, and they cruised to a 14-0 win in 5 innings. And then against Fairfield, a much tougher opponent, they went ahead 2-0, and Fairfield kept answering, and Davis County was able to counterpunch each Fairfield run with a run or 2 of their own, ended up winning 9-5, and as I said, taking the Davis County Varsity Classic title. Let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about the Albia Blue Demons, Davis County's opponent here tonight at the Mustang Sports Complex. Great to have you with us, as we'll have Davis County Davis County Baseball, coming up soon on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited-time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today. Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Albia on the field with infield warm-ups as we get set for Davis County taking on Albia here at the Mustang Sports Complex. Albia checks in with a 3-5 record, 1-3 in South Central Conference play. Just like Davis County, they played in a tournament on Saturday at Winfield Mount Union. They lost the opener 9-8 to Mount Pleasant and then beat the host school, Winfield Mount Union, 8-1 to wrap up their day. Albia can hit. They have a trio on the top of their lineup that are really dangerous with the bat. So starter Josh Settles will have to be cognizant of that. Their head coach is Brad DeMoss, and they share a couple of similarities. Davis County and Albia both saw their seasons end in Truro last season. Davis County, of course, lost to Cardinal 6-2, and then in the nightcap in Truro, Albia lost to the host school, Interstate 35, 15-5, and both of those games came in the district semis, so both teams saw their seasons end in the same round last year. Albia finished 13-4 last season. Of course, Albia has a proud tradition. They've been to state twice, back in 2002 and 2013. We'll see what this year's edition looks like. Let's take another break, and when we come back, starting lineups for Davis County and Albia coming up next as we start a busy week of baseball here in Bloomfield on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top-quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco, work hard, play proud.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Head coaches meeting at home plate as we are minutes away from the first pitch between Davis County and Albia. Brad DeMoss, head coach of Albia, and of course Todd White, the head coach of Davis County. So let's get to the starting lineups as they exchange lineup cards. Drake Irwin leads things off for Albia. He's at shortstop. Isaac Kell will be the starting pitcher here for Albia tonight. He bats second. Connor McFall, Albia's leading hitter at over 500. He batted over 400 last season. He's at first base. Bryson Reed bats cleanup. He is in right field. Jackson Strickler's in center field batting fifth. Batting sixth and in left field is Carson Son. Owen Kipford gets a start at third base. He bats seventh. Batting eighth and behind the plate catching is Emmett Fisher, and batting ninth and at second base is Will Crosser. Now from the Mustangs, Peyton Schooley is at second base. He bats leadoff. Josh Settles gets a start. He bats second on the mound. Max Taylor's the catcher. He bats third. Noah Sizemore is at third base batting cleanup. Dexter Scott at shortstop batting fifth. Batting sixth and at first base, Hayden Bankson. Victor Milders in center field batting seventh. Batting eighth in the DH is Aiden Hale. He'll be batting for the left fielder, Ryland Johnson. And Hudson Humphreys in right field batting ninth. So those are your lineups. We'll step away for another timeout and be back for the first pitch after this on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Josh Settles on top of the mound for Davis County. This is his second plate appearance, second start for the Mustangs. He is 0-1 this season. He started Davis County's nightcap 6 days ago in their doubleheader against Cardinal. He lost a 2-0 decision. Pitched well, however, which went 5 2/3. Allowed 2 runs, one of them earned on 4 hits. He walked a batter and struck out 9. So he'll face an Albia team, and as I go through their lineup, you'll see that, or you'll hear, that the top is rather fearsome. Drake Irwin, Isaac Helm, and Connor McFall. So Settles will have to be cognizant of the top of that Albia order. Davis County 6-2, winners of 3 in a row. Also 2-2 in the South Central Conference. They currently stand in 3rd place in conference play. Everybody's looking up at Sheraton, who was 2-0 after sweeping Clark in the doubleheader back on Friday. Final pitch by Settles. Taylor sends the ball to second base, and stepping to the plate is the leadoff hitter, Drake Irwin. Irwin this season is batting .500, 13 of 26 with a double and a run driven in. With the .500 average, you know he has a hefty on-base percentage, and he does, .629. First pitch of the ball game is a ball outside from Josh Settles. First pitch thrown at 7:20. It started off as a hot day. Now it's cooled off considerably since the clouds rolled in. 84 degrees at first pitch. And the 1-0 pitch is a soft liner to second, and it's a second baseman in the outfield grass, Peyton Schooley, putting it away for the first out. That brings up Isaac Helm. He'll be on the mound for Albia in the bottom half of this inning. Helm batting .227 this season. He does have a double, and he's driven in 4. Tall drink of water as he settles in the right-handed box. Swings at the first pitch and lifts it high in the air into center field. Coming in is the center fielder Milder, who makes the catch over the head for the second out. So quickly, none on, 2 out. That brings up Connor McFall. You could argue the most fearsome hitter of Albia. How fearsome? Last year he batted .410. This year he's off to a .348 start. Right-handed batter against the lefty Settles. And ball went inside, or outside I should say. McFall loved to hit against Davis County pitching last season. And after this pitch, I'll tell you how much he feasted on Mustang pitching. The 1-0. There's a strike. In 3 games last season versus Davis County, McFall was 8 of 11. In case you're wondering, that's a .727 average. I think that plays in any level of baseball. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. A chopper to short. Scott stays down on it, and the shortstop throws out McFall in a pretty good 1-2-3 inning authored by Josh Settles. Davis County coming up in the bottom of the first after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
You wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Isaac Helm on the mound, getting set to face off against Davis County. Mustangs riding a 3-game winning streak. Just looked it up. Isaac Helm, 6'4", standing on the mound for Albia. He played on the basketball team. I remember him playing basketball for the Blue Demons. The junior will look to set the Mustangs down in order just like Josh Settles did in the top of the first for Davis County, needing just 6 pitches to do so. Mustangs have done a good job jumping on top in their 3-game winning streak. They've scored first each of those 3 games. So here's Peyton Schooley striding to the plate. Schooley checks in with a .379 average, a pair of doubles and 7 runs driven in. Albia wearing all black here on the road. Black jersey, black pants, with blue lettering and numbers on their jerseys. Joe Pilcher, home plate umpire, says play ball. And here comes the first pitch from Helm. Over but low for ball 1. This is Helm's 4th appearance of the season already. 9 games in for Albia. He's only pitched 3 1/3 innings. He last appeared on the mound on Saturday. The 1-0. There's a chopper to third. Kipfer, nice scoop there. In on the grass, and he throws out Schooley for the first out. So Josh Settles comes in. Helm took the loss in that 9-8 setback to Mount Pleasant back on Saturday. And he's right back on the mound here on Monday. Settles looks at a pitch into dirt for ball 1. Settles with a wide stance in the left-handed box. And the right-hander Helm comes home with the next pitch. That's fouled back to the parking lot behind us. One ball, 1 strike to count to Settles. Bases empty, 1 out, bottom of the first. And there's a chopper foul towards the third base coach's box. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Helm has been wild in his 3 1/3 innings pitched. He's walked 6 while striking out 7. So control's been an issue here in the early part of the season for Helm. He looks at put away settles, and he's up 1-2. Here comes his next offering. That's popped up. Foul territory, third base side. Kipfer gives it a look, and he makes the catch as he crashes it up against the fence for the second out. So Kipfer makes both putouts here in the bottom of the first, and that brings up Max Taylor. Max, batting .320 this season. He was hitless in his first 3 games. He's picked it up with a bat here in game number 9, and that pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Carson Saun's in left field for Albia with Jackson Strickler in center and Bryson Reed patrolling right. The 1-0. That pitch is a bit outside to make it 2 balls and no strikes. Owen Kipfer has made a couple of good plays over at third base already. He's a third baseman. Drake Irwin at short. Will Crosser's at second base, and Connor McFall's at first. There's a strike to make it 2-1. Base is empty. 2 outs. No score between Davis County and Albia. First time these 2 teams will be meeting. They'll meet later this month in Albia for a doubleheader. There's a bouncer to the plate, 3 balls and 1 strike. If Taylor can keep the inning alive, Noah Sizemore will get a chance here in the first inning. The 3-1 from Helm. And it's ball 4 outside. Bit of a tight zone, I might say, from home plate umpire Joe Pilcher. So a 2-out walk. I imagine a courtesy runner will be coming in for Taylor, and it's usually Grant Husted. We'll see who it is. It is Husted coming in for Taylor. So that brings up Noah Sizemore, building on a season that has already exceeded his freshman year output. The sophomore batting .346 this season, on-base percentage of .414. And Sizemore takes a pitch upstairs for ball 1. Davis County looking to take advantage of a 2-out walk administered by Helm. Helm peeks over his left shoulder at Husted. Now the 1-0. There's a bouncing ball to short, deep in the hole. Sliding stop by Irwin, but he just smothers it. He won't have a play. An infield single by Sizemore. First hit of the ball game. And Davis County has a pair of runners on with 2 out for Dexter Scott. Head coach Todd White has steadily moved Scott up the lineup. He started off the season batting 7th. Now he's been bumped up to the 5 hole. And you can see why, batting .409 this season. 6 RBI as well. Ball 1 inside. Always fun looking at watching Duke Scott come to games as well. Recent graduate from last year's team. Strike 1 on a belt-high fastball in the outside corner. But Scott, a fine player in his own right, coming into his own here in this sophomore season. The 1-1. Bouncing ball to short. Gets a high hop for Drake Irwin, who throws out Scott, and that is that. No runs, a hit, a walk, and 2 men left on. We are through 1. Albia and Davis County are scoreless on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
No score as we play in the top of the second inning. Davis County taking on Albia as both teams look to climb up the South Central Conference standings. Albia currently sitting in the basement at 1-3 in conference play. Davis County in third place at 2-2. Every team in the South Central Conference in action tonight. Bryson Reed will lead things off for Albia. He's a sophomore, batting .379 this season, has 2 doubles, a triple, and 9 runs driven in. Got some speed as well. He covers a lot of ground out in the outfield. Settles is ready, and the right-hander Reed takes ball 1 outside. No wind to speak of here at the Mustang Sports Complex as Settles winds and comes home with the 1-0. There's a strike. Reed was kind of backing out of the box as that pitch was coming in, and Joe Pilcher, regardless, called it strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. A grounder to first base, and Bankson gloves it and wins the race to the bag, and Reed carried the bat all the way to the first base bag, so he'll just carry the bat back to the first base dugout. He's the first out here in the top of the second, and that brings up Jackson Strickler. Strickler is a senior. He signed a letter of intent last month to continue his academic and athletic career at Central College. First pitch is a strike at the belt. He'll be playing soccer at Central College. He was a goalkeeper on Albia's soccer team, which saw their season end last month against Van Meter. Slider taken a bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 out, top of the second. Albia and Davis County, no score. Here comes the 1-1 from Settles. Chop foul towards the first base dugout, strike 2. Close stance from the right-handed box. Strickler gets a piece of that and fouls it away. And that bounced in the softball stands and then hit the other press box. Our contemporary press box over at the softball field. Count remains 1-2 as Strickler continues to battle against Settles, who has not struck out a batter as of yet. The 1-2. That's way outside, missing with the fastball to make it 2-2. Strickler batting .148 so far this season, and the 2-2 pitch is popped up in the air. Shallow left field down the line. That is a foul ball. Taylor hands Strickler his bat back. 2-2 to count to Jackson Strickler. Locked in a battle with Settles on the mound. Settles winds and delivers a 2-2 pitch. Missing outside. And now the count is full. Strickler looking to become the first Albia base runner in this game. He swings at a low one and lines it foul to the hitting cages beyond the left field fence. And the battle continues between Strickler and Settles. Pitch number 9 of the at-bat. Foul back. We've seen the fastball. We've seen the slider. I don't think we've seen the changeup yet from Settles. We'll see what he decides to throw in this payoff pitch to Strickler. Here it comes. Fastball misses high for ball 4, and the ball goes all the way to the backstop, and Strickler makes the turn and stays at first base. So the first walk allowed by Settles. First base runner for Albia. That moves the line to Carson Son. Son's a senior, batting .200 this season. He's 1 of 5, so getting the start here tonight in Bloomfield versus the left-hander Settles. Strickler takes his lead. Strike 1 to Son. Albia 18 of 26 in the stolen base category. We'll see how much running they decide to do and see if they try to get Strickler in scoring position. Strickler has a short lead at first, leaning back towards first base as the pitch comes to the plate high for ball 1. So after a quick 1-2-3-6 pitch first inning, Settles has had to work here in inning number 2. This will be pitch number 22 for Settles. He peers into Taylor, now comes set. The runner going on the 1-1, a swing and a miss, and Taylor could not catch that pitch cleanly. And Strickler steals second base. 1-2 to count to Son, who can now drive in the first run of the ball game with a hit. Settles, shakes off Taylor a couple of times. Sees what he likes and comes home with the next pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Son is the first strikeout victim of Settles. There are 2 outs. Joe Pilcher, the home plate umpire behind the plate, does not have a flair for the dramatic. Sometimes for strike 3, umpires like to add a little flair. Pilcher seems very cookie cutter. I'm going to call a strike the same way every single time. Owen Kipfer takes one high and inside for ball 1. Kipfer's a sophomore, batting .143 this season. He has driven in 2. Strickler leads off from second with 2 outs. The 1-0. That's high. Everything missing high from Settles. 2 balls and no strikes. Expecting a tight game between Davis County and Albia, just because of that's historically the way it's been, at least recently. The 2-0. There's a strike. Go back to 2022 and then move forward to today. That's the span of 10 games. Albia's won 5 of them. Davis County's won 5 of them. The 2-1. That's low in the dirt, and no advancement by Strickler from second. 3 balls and 1 strike to Kipfer. Emmett Fisher waits on deck. Shin pads on. He'll take those off, or leg pads on. He'll take those off if Son is aboard, and he does get aboard with a walk. So a pair of walks in this inning have moved the line to Emmett Fisher, who can drive in the first run for Albia. Fisher, a sophomore, batting .111 this season. Fisher looking for his first RBI of the year. First and second, 2 outs. First pitch fastball, lifted in the air, shallow center field. This might be trouble, but Schooley, the second baseman, makes a snow cone catch in center field, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, a pair of walks, and 2 men left. Through 1 1/2, it's Albia Zip, Davis County Zip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County batting in the bottom of the second of a scoreless game, and Hayden Bankson makes his way to the plate. Hayden's batting .190 this season, although he has driven in 5 runs. He's also second on the team in walks, as he's drawn 6 walks this season. Don't know where that missed, but ball 1 to Bankson. Isaac Helm winds and comes home with a 1-0. There's a line drive into right center field, but it stays up for the center fielder Strickler, who makes the catch for the first out. The batter is Victor Milder. Milder batting .182 coming into tonight's game. Milder, a left-handed batter, and right-hander Helm throws a pitch that catches the outside corner for strike 1. Milder had the biggest hit of the ball game in the championship game against Fairfield on Saturday, strike 2. He doubled back in the 5th inning that broke a 4-4 tie to put Davis County ahead 6-4, and that turned out to be the game-winning hit as well. There's a there's a swinging and a miss, and Milder strikes out on 3 pitches. Aiden Hale now is the batter. 2 hits and 20 at-bats for the senior. And the DH hits it high in the air. And it's a shortstop, Irwin, that squeezes it. And Davis County goes down quietly in the bottom of the second. Scoreless between Davis County and Albia on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Albia nothing, Davis County nothing. As we are in the top of the third inning. Josh settles back on top of the mound after a very quick bottom of the first. He'll face 9, 1, and 2 from Albia, starting with Will Crosser, the second baseman. This is his third start for Crosser. He's lent himself well already, 3 of 6. In his limited playing time, he has a double and also a run driven in. Ball one outside from Settles. Rylan Johnson's in left field for Davis County with Victor Milder in center. Hudson Humphrey is the right fielder. Here comes 1-0 from Settles. Over, but perhaps a bit low. 2 balls and no strikes. Noah Sizemore's at third base. Dexter Scott's at short. Peyton Schooley at second. Hayden Bankson at first. Low and inside, ball 3. Settles has already walked 2. He's at risk of walking his third here in the third inning. Now the 3-0. There's a strike. Settles delivers. Another strike. Crosser has not taken the bat off his shoulder. Now he'll see a payoff pitch from Settles. Hit high in the air, out to left field, and Rylan Johnson is there to make the catch. Big at bat there for Settles. Down 3-0. Comes back to fill the count and then retires Crosser to lead off the third. Drake Irwin lined out softly to the second baseman Schooley his first time up. Irwin also signed a letter of intent. Tell you about it after his first pitch from Settles. It's high and away for ball 1. Irwin will be at Simpson College next year to play baseball. That's where he signed his letter of intent, and he intends to study criminal justice, according to Albia's Facebook page. There's a chopper to short. Scott gets a good hop, and the throw to first is in time, and there are 2 outs. That brings up Isaac Helm, who flew out to center his first time up. Davis County and Albia are scoreless here in the top of the third. And the first offering from Settles is chopped foul at the plate. Righty versus lefty matchup, and the lefty Settles, winds, and delivers the 0-1 pitch. Over but low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lights already on here at the Mustang Sports Complex as the clouds have rolled in, blocking the sun and making things very pleasant for the folks that made the trip out here to watch baseball. That's popped up behind the plate, actually drifting towards the first base dugout, and that's out of the reach of both Banks, the first baseman, and Taylor, the catcher, to make the count 1-2. So Helm will look to get aboard. 2 on and none out here in the top of the third. Here comes the wind into 1-2. Foul tipped at the plate. Or no, did they say he missed it? Or yeah, okay. That's it. Hopefully umpire Joe Pilcher did say foul ball. The way Taylor was running after the ball, thought maybe Helm swung and missed, but it was a foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch coming from Settles. That's outside. That evens the count at 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that hit the ground. So, or no, the umpire says no, that Taylor caught that cleanly as Helm tried to take first anyway. So a strikeout ends the top of the third, and Albia goes down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Davis County and Albia are still scoreless on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County and Albia, no score, as we welcome you back to Bloomfield in this South Central Conference matchup. Hudson Humphrey will lead things off for the Mustangs against Isaac Helm, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it back behind the plate. This is one of 4 South Central Conference matchups going on tonight. Clark is in Centerville to take on the Big Reds. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. EBF is at Knoxville. And Sheraton is playing Cardinal and wants a rematch of a sub-state final from last year. The 1-1. Changeup misses in. Oh, no. Changeup is called a strike on the inside corner. Thought that missed inside the way Humphrey was scooting away from the plate, but the count is 1-2. Helm shakes his head. Now winds and delivers. And strike 3 called, and that fastball was right there. Humphrey couldn't pull the trigger, and he's the first out of the third. Back to the top of the order, and Peyton Schooley, he bounced out to third his first time up. Sun now peeking out of the clouds. McFall at first has the glove up to his face as the first pitch comes into Schooley. Strike 1. First time through the order, Davis County with 1 hit. Helm accumulated 2 strikeouts as well. The 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate. No balls and 2 strikes. Davis County on a 3-game winning streak, 6-2 on the season. We're going to keep the good times rolling tonight versus Albia. The 0-2, that's high and inside, and Schooley had to bend out of the way. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the sophomore second baseman. And a pitch. And he changed up on him and froze Schooley, who goes down looking. So Humphrey and Schooley both stare at strike 3. All of a sudden, Isaac Helm has retired 6 in a row. And Josh Settles will look to break up that streak. None on, 2 out. Here in the bottom of the third. Settles looks at strike 1. Helm ran into a bit of a tough spot in the first inning. After retiring the first 2 batters, he allowed a walk and a hit, but then a ground out ended the inning as that was inside for ball 1. And since then, he appears to have settled in. The 1-1. That curveball slipped out of his hands early. Easy take for Settles to make it 2 balls and a strike. Settles popped out in foul territory to third his first time up. And head coach Brad DeMoss did not like all the talking being done by the Davis County dugout, and he's yelling at the home plate umpire to do something about it, but there's a line drive out to left center field. It's hanging up, and that drops for a base hit. That hung up for a long time, but neither Son, the left fielder, or Strickler, the center fielder, could get to it, and Settles is aboard with the 2-out hit. So the inning is still alive for Max Taylor, who walked his first time up. Settles takes his lead from first. Helm's first offering is well upstairs for ball 1. Settles 5 of 5 in the stolen base category. Davis County has not been caught in 23 attempts. The 1-0. Fastball taken. Oof. That has been called a ball here today, but that about letter high fastball called a strike on Taylor, who winces as he, not in pain, but in disagreement. The 1-1. Up and away. 2-1. We're scoreless here in the bottom of the third. Settles leads off from first base with 2 outs. 2-1 to count to Taylor. Helm pitching from the stretch. Rocks and fires. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss by Taylor. Thought maybe he got a piece of it, but no, that was just a swing and a miss. But the ball was dropped by Fisher, the catcher. So now the count is 2-2. Now the pitch with the runner going, and a high chopper to the mound, and the pitcher Helm will just tag Taylor, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, and a man left. We'll head to the top of the fourth. We are through 3. Davis County and Albia are still scoreless on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
At the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Albia and Davis County locked up in a pitcher's duel. Josh Settles of the Mustangs and Isaac Helm of the Blue Demons. Neither one has blinked thus far. Helm's allowed a pair of hits in his 3 innings. Only base runners that have reached against Settles were a pair of walks back in the 2nd inning. But definitely a tough customer here coming to the plate in Connor McFall. He grounded out to short his first time up. As I said, in his first at bat, batted .412 last season. Beg your pardon, .410. And the first pitch is low for ball 1. So, head coach Brad DeMoss of Albia did not like Davis County chirping with his player on the mound, so now Albia has started making some noise from the first base dugout. Turnabout is fair play. The 1-0. There's a strike. Caught the bottom part of the zone. McFall let it go by. And now the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that's lifted in the air towards the left field line. A sliding attempt by Johnson. He couldn't come up with it, but it's a foul ball. One ball and 2 strikes. McFall leading off the top of the 4th for Albia. 1-3 in South Central Conference play. They're tied for last with Clark. Looking to climb up from the cellar starting today. And a 1-2 pitch. Misses outside. Davis County wearing their customary maroon jerseys with white pants. White caps with a maroon bill. The 2-2 pitch. And it's chopped foul. McFall just got a piece of that changeup in the dirt. That's what good hitters do, though. They even take bad pitches and get a piece of them to stay alive, and he'll see at least one more pitch. The 2-2. Popped up foul. That will head towards the softball field. Look out. That hit the netting to the softball field. Count remains 2-2. Long battle between Settles and McFall. Here comes another pitch from Settles. That's high and away. And now the count is full. Settles had McFall down 1-2, but McFall has fought his way back into this at-bat. Now the payoff pitch coming from Josh Settles. And another foul above the fence on the first base side, out of play. None of these swings seem particularly authoritative, but McFall continues to get a piece of the ball and stay alive. Another 3-2 pitch. There's a chopper to first. Banks in. Throws it to Settles. Covering first. Good play by Settles to get over there first to cover the play. 3-1 on the putout, and that's the first out of the 4th. Bryson Reed grounded out to first his first time up. Lots of deep at-bats for Albia, as this will be pitch number 53 for Settles this evening. There's a chopper to first. Bankson can't come up with it, and that is we're going to call that an E3 on Bankson, as Reed is aboard with one out. Bankson had to range to his right towards second, but he did get a big hop. He just missed it. And with one out, the batter is Jackson Strickler, who also had a long at-bat and drew a walk back in the second inning. He also stole a base, and he ended up getting stranded at second. A runner at first with one out here in the top of the fourth. First pitch fastball, taken right down Broadway for strike one. Settles, takes a look at Reed at first, now throws to first, and Reed gets back standing. Wind picking up just a bit, blowing in from right field. First pitch, and with the runner going, has popped up high in the air to the left side of the infield, and it is Sizemore, the third baseman, catching it in foul territory for out number 2. Carson Son looked at strike 3 his first time up. Reed had to scramble back to first on that pop-up. He was going on the last pitch. He goes again, and that's a balk on Settles. Settles saw Reed go out of the corner of his eye and then stopped his delivery, and that was an obvious balk on Settles. And Reed now stands at second base. A runner in scoring position for Carson Son. First pitch fastball taken upstairs for ball 1. Settles peering into Taylor as Reed takes his lead from second. The pitch, low for ball 2. Usually throwing strikes has not been an issue for Settles. He only allowed a walk in his first start 6 days ago against Cardinal. He's walked 2 so far today. And now the first error administered by Davis County here this inning as well. The 2-0. There's a strike. Son taking all the way. 2 balls and a strike. Sizemore at third, playing near the line. Schooley trying to keep Reed close at second base. That's high to make it 3 balls and 1 strike. And now the 3-1 from Settles. A line drive caught by Settles on the mound to end the inning. Oh, goodness. Look what I found. No runs, a hit, no runs, no hits, an error, and 1 man left on. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Albia 0, Davis County 0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the fourth rolls in, and one of the Mustangs who has one of the two hits is at the plate, Noah Sizemore. He singled his first time up back in the first. He'll look to duplicate that feat at least here against Isaac Helm, who's been very good for Albia. 3 shutout innings for the junior. Checked his swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did, says field umpire Bill Anderson. Strike 1. The line in the 0-1. That's low. One thing I've noticed about this bunch of Mustangs, too, is that whatever the team does to them, they imitate it back. So now they're hooping and hollering just like Albia did in the top of the 4th inning. Strike on the outside corner. Always interesting when these two teams get together. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Sizemore. A ground ball to the right side, scooped up by the second baseman, Crosser, and he throws out Sizemore as Crosser ranged to his left to collect it and throw out Sizemore. Base is empty, 1 out for Victor Scott. Beg your pardon, Dexter Scott. I keep on saying Victor Scott, center fielder for the Cardinals. Righty versus righty matchup. Scott takes strike 1. He grounded out to short his first time up. Whenever I see Albia and Davis County get together here in Bloomfield, I think of back in 2021. And the only play I've ever seen get ejected from a game happened on that year. That's grounded foul to make it 0-2. Of course, Mustang fans remember Clay Collier. I think he was on his way off the field, and he said some choice words with the letter F in them to a couple of Albia players. Umpire heard him and threw him out of the ball game. He had to sit the next game as well. I remember talking about Clay to Noah Smolek. He was a member of the 2021 state team as well. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, as that pitch is fouled back. His little sister Nadia graduated this year, and we were at the graduation party, and I was talking with Noah. And we were just smiling and talking about Clay and how Clay Collier is just a guy that got under your skin, but you're glad he was on your team and you didn't have to face him. Here comes a 1-2 pitch to Scott. He swings and misses and strikes out. And actually, I said, of course in jest, because I love Clay Collier, he may be an a-hole, but he's our a-hole. That's what I said. Hayden Bankson is the batter. He flew out to center his first time up. Bankson chops the first pitch to second. Crosser throws out Bankson, and it is a 1-2-3 inning for Isaac Helm. Heading to the top of the 5th, Davis County and Albia. No score on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
No score between Davis County and Albia. It's a pitching duel between Josh Settles of Davis County and Isaac Helm of Albia moves to the 5th inning. Bottom third of the order due up for the Blue Demons, starting with Owen Kipfer. He walked his first time up back in the 2nd. Settles has had to labor through the first 4 innings. This will be pitch number 61 to start off the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss by Kipfer. Settles in only his second plate mound appearance of the season, and that pitch is a bit outside to make that 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 base runners Settles has allowed, a pair of walks in the 2nd, and then a man reached on an error back in the 4th inning. 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's waved at and missed to make it 1-2. Probably one of the best pitches we've seen from Settles today. He's had trouble with that changeup, getting a grip on it, but that was a good one there to coax a swing and miss out of Kipfer. Now the count is 1-2. And a pitch by Settles. A line drive, a one-hopper past the diving Scott at short and into center field for a base hit. So Kipfer is aboard with a leadoff hit. The first time Albia has put the leadoff man on base in this ball game. And now the batter is Emmett Fisher. He popped out to 2nd his first time up. He squares the bunt, bunted it back to the mound. Settles, picks it up with the bare hand, throws to 1st in time to retire Fisher. Kipfer takes 2nd on the sacrifice bunt, and there is 1 out. I think I said sacrifice bunt. I hope I did at least. Don't want to say that other word. This is a family-friendly show. Will Crosser flew out to left in his first at-bat back in the 3rd. Now he has an RBI opportunity. Albia has had the lion's share of RBI opportunities in this ball game, but still have remained scoreless. There's strike 1. They did get their first hit of the ball game, leading off the 5th, courtesy of Owen Kipfer. Crosser, a right-handed batter. And the lefty Settles he squares the bunt right back to the mound. Settles throws the 1st for the 2nd out, and Kipfer takes 3rd on the sacrifice bunt by Crosser. You rarely see that, 2 straight sacrifice bunts, although I bet Crosser was bunting for a hit. Although it wasn't a good one, a hard one right back to the mound, and easy put out for Settles. But that brings up the dangerous Drake Irwin. He came into this game batting .500, 13 of 26, although he is 0 for 2, a line out and a ground out tonight. A runner at 3rd with 2 outs, and the first pitch is outside for ball 1. That's the first runner at 3rd base we've had this evening, as Albia looks to break the seal here in the top of the 5th. Settles looking for 1 more out to keep Albia off the scoreboard. The 1-0. A changeup, dives low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Dangerous count here to a dangerous hitter. And the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that's hit high in the air out to center. Milder shading towards left center, makes the catch. and the side is retired. So Albia gets a leadoff hit, but it does not score. Going to the bottom of the fifth, Albia zip, Davis County zip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the fifth, Davis County and Albia, no score here in Bloomfield. Isaac Helm has been fantastic for Albia, and Milder swings and misses at the first pitch. Victor struck out swinging his first time up. He only saw 3 pitches in his first at-bat. He's already down 0-1. Here comes a 1-strike pitch from Helm. Strike 2. Helm's only allowed a pair of hits and a walk in his 4 innings of work. Now the 0-2. He struck out swinging again. So Milder again strikes out on 3 pitches. And with 1 out, here's Aiden Hale. From what Hale has showed us through the first couple weeks of the season is that he is very aggressive early in the count, and he will hack at a first pitch if he likes it. And that time he looks at a strike. You get caught in between. You want to get aggressive, but you want to make the pitcher work as well. But Helm is pouring in strikes. Now the 0-1. A chopper to the left side, but foul. Aiden Hale down now 0-2. Bases empty, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Davis County and Albia are scoreless. Helm just cruising. This will be pitch number 55 for him here in the 5th inning. A swing and a miss by Hale. So 2 straight strikeouts on 3 pitches each. And that brings up Hudson Humphrey, who was a strikeout victim his first time up. He looked at strike 3 to lead off the 3rd. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Albia. 0, 2, and 1 for Davis County. Ball 1 high to Humphrey. Hudson came into this game batting 130 this season. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Helms only walked 1 batter. A 2-out walk to Taylor back in the 1st inning. Since then, he's been all around the plate. A swing and a miss by Humphrey to make it 2-1. Hudson looking to get aboard and rolled over to the top of the lineup. Inside, 3-1. Humphrey looking to get aboard any way he can. Helm winds, delivers. Inside, ball 4. So a 2-out walk drawn by Humphrey. And that brings up Peyton Schooley. Humphrey has not attempted a stolen base this season, in case you're wondering. A game like this, you might think that Hudson might be running here to try to get in scoring position. He does not go on the first pitch. That bounces past the catcher Fisher. A wild pitch allows Humphrey to take second. Can the Mustangs take advantage of that break? Humphrey with good speed at second base. Humphrey is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. The 1-0, and a strike poured in by Helm. Now Fisher comes out to talk to Helm. They haven't had many runners at second base, so they're probably trying to get their signs in order. With the runner at second, don't want Humphrey stealing their sign. Kind of an old school, especially with pitch comm up in the big leagues. But they still flash the finger still in the high school level. 1-1 to count the Schooley with the runner at second. The pitch, a check swing, and a strike called anyway. An awkward looking check swing from Schooley, who I think was looking off speed and got a fastball instead. 1-2 to count the Schooley. Helm looking to send us to the 6th inning. Still scoreless. And the pitch. A high fly ball out to left field. Settling under it is Son, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 man left on. We are through 5. Davis County and Albia still remain scoreless on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Scoreless game here in the 6th inning. As Albia gets set to bat against Josh Settles, who has thrown up 5 zeros for Davis County thus far. Isaac Helm swings at the first pitch, grounds it up the middle, sliding stop by Scott. He gets up, throws, safe is the call at first. Nice play by Scott, who slid behind the second base bag, smothered it, but Helm has himself an infield single. So for the 2nd inning in a row, Albia gets the leadoff man on, and now here's the dangerous Connor McFall. Davis County's held him in check. A pair of groundouts for the senior, and back to the first base bag is Helm. One thing that from the looks can be deceiving department, I remember this from last season, McFall can get down the line. He's a bigger guy, but he can really pick him up and put him down. So think about that if Davis County tries to double him off as that pitch is fouled back towards the concession stand out of play for strike 1. Helm is the runner at first. Has a decent lead. He goes. He bunts. McFall does. It's down the third base line. The throw to first is not in time. McFall beats out the throw and legs out an infield single. So 2 straight hits for Albia, and they are in business with 2 on and none out for Bryson Reed. That was a beautiful bunt down the third base line. And as I just said, McFall can get down the line, and he showed it there. So now Bryson Reed, who's 0 for 2. Ball 1 inside. Reed grounded out to first in the second inning and then reached on an error back in the fourth. By far, the most dangerous threat for either team is on hand right now. The 1-0. There's a strike. Reed just dropped his bat and let that pitch go by. Now with the count 1-1. Bankson not holding McFall in at first. He's expecting a bunt, and there's a foul at the plate by Reed to make it 0-2. Beg your pardon, 1-2. This is a spot where Settles could sorely use a strikeout. The pitch misses a bit outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Reed. Settles, peers in, takes a breath, rocks and fires. That's well outside, and the count is full. Settles at risk of loading the bases with nobody out, as now the count is full to Reed. Another pitch. A ground ball, base hit into left field. Rounding third and coming in to score the first run of the ball game is Helm, and Albia leads it 1-0. So Settles is the first to blink in this pitcher's duel. 3 straight hits has given the Blue Demons their first lead of the ball game. Here comes head coach Todd White for Davis County. Settles at 79 pitches. Didn't have his best up, but he battled, and well, it may not be the end of the road for him yet, as Coach White's not taking the ball away from him. And we will have a new pitcher come into the ball game. We'll step away for the pitching change as Albia now leads at 1-0, and they have runners at first and third with nobody out, and we'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The new pitcher is Noah Sizemore as he enters the game. Albia has a run across as they have broken the scoreless tie here in the top of the 6th inning. They lead Davis County 1-0. Mustangs defensively move Schooley to third base. Humphrey comes in from right, and he is now the new second baseman. And Josh Settles, who was the starting pitcher, is now in right field. Albia has runners at first and second with nobody out, and here is Jackson Strickler. A walk and a pop out. Sizemore looking to keep Albia just at 1 run and see if the Mustangs can solve Isaac Helm in the bottom of the inning. Sizemore pitching from the stretch with runners at first and second, and the first pitch fastball taken for a strike. Davis County has a day off tomorrow. Then they'll have Clark here in Bloomfield for a doubleheader. Here's the 0-1 with the squaring the bunt to Strickler. He gets it down the line, and nobody is covering second, and it is a base hit for Strickler to load the bases. A perfect bunt in front of the mound, in front of the plate. Sizemore fielded it, but when he turned around, Humphrey wasn't there to cover first. That's the second bunt hit of the inning for Albia. Connor McFall bunted his way on as the second batter. 4 straight hits for Albia. Now another bunt. He squares the bunt. It's a suicide squeeze. He missed the bunt, and Connor McFall's caught up between third and home. Sizemore make that. Schooley tags him out. Drops the ball. The throw to third is not in time. The call is out. Brad DeMoss thought maybe he could get an interference call on Davis County, but nothing doing. So a failed suicide squeeze is the first out. Carson Son takes ball 1 outside. So score that put out 2-5 as Taylor chased back McFall to the bag, and then Schooley, the third baseman, tagged them out. Son swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Now the pitch. That's high. Davis County playing their infield in. Reed now at third base with Strickler at second. The pitch is fouled back. Top of the 6th, Albia has a run in. They lead Davis County 1-0. 1-2 to count to Son. Sizemore kicks and deals. And the slider got him looking. Big strikeout by Sizemore. Second out of the inning. And Owen Kipfer, who got Albia's first hit of the ball game back in the 5th inning, is up. He can make it a 3-0 ball game with a hit here as Davis County drops their infield back to their normal depth with 2 outs. Sizemore delivers the first pitch, and that slider snaps over to the high part of the zone for strike 1. Sizemore's got a good slider, decent fastball as well, throws the occasional changeup. The 0-1, that slider was overcooked, and it's 1-1. Kipfer, a sophomore, against the sophomore Sizemore. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Kipfer was tardy on that swing. I would not be surprised if we saw another fastball from Sizemore with the count 1-2. Sizemore a strike away from limiting the Albia damage to just the 1 run. And the pitch. Got him looking. Kipfer stares at a fastball in the outside corner, and that will end the inning. But Albia does score a run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. It's Albia 1, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Albia has finally broken through here in the 6th inning. They lead at 1-0. Now Davis County is batting in the bottom of the 6th. Josh Settles takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Settles has 1 of the 2 Davis County hits this evening. He singled back in the 3rd inning. He's also popped out. The 0-1 from Helm. And the count is 0-2 as Settles stares at strike 2. Helm's been the highlight of this game so far. 5 shutout innings. That pitch is well inside to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2. That's fouled straight back and out of play. We'll do it again. Settles, Taylor, and Sizemore due up for the Mustangs this inning. Each of them have reached via the hit or walk in this ball game. So the right part of the order up for Davis County to try to do something about this 1-0 deficit. The 1-2 pitch, a soft liner, diving catch by Kipfer, the 3rd baseman on the infield grass for the 1st out. Kipfer's made some nice plays at 3rd base. Here's Max Taylor. Strike on the inside corner at the knees. Taylor did not like that call. Taylor with a walk and a ground out. The 0-1. And he looks at a slider as now Helm is starting to bring the slider into the repertoire. No balls and 2 strikes. Taylor swings and misses. And good morning, good afternoon, good night, as Taylor is down on 3 pitches, and there are quickly 2 outs. So now Noah Sizemore will look to keep this inning alive for Davis County. Mustangs have not had the leadoff man on here in this ball game. First pitch coming to Sizemore. Ball 1 upstairs. Albia leads this one 1-0. Base is empty with 2 outs for Davis County. The 1-0. A changeup that misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Sizemore looking to keep this inning alive for Dexter Scott. The 2-0 pitch. And it's 3-0. The pitch looked good, but umpire Joe Pilcher says ball 3 must have been low. Now the 3-0. Strike on the outside corner. Sizemore with the count of 3-1. A wasted pitch from Helm. Here it comes. A soft liner that's caught by the second baseman Crosser. And Davis County goes down in order here in the 6th. 1-0 Albia as we head to the 7th on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 7th. What has been a tight, low-scoring ball game. Albia 1, Davis County 0 is our score. Noah Sizemore getting set to start his first full inning of work. Actually, he got the final 3 outs of the 6th inning as he came in for Josh Settles. Emmett Fisher will lead off for Albia. He's popped out. He's also laid down a sacrifice bunt. Ball went upstairs. Sizemore struck out the last 2 batters he faced. There's also a failed suicide squeeze in there as well. And there's a strike to Fisher. The wind and the 1-1. A fastball high that was swung on and missed by Fisher. 1-2. Sizemore winds, deals, and he tomahawks that pitch foul behind the plate and out of play. You could probably say that Fisher's in swing mode, swinging at those 2 high fastballs. Keep it up there, see if he swings it again. The pitch, that's well 2 upstairs. Actually, it was over the head of Fisher. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sizemore's pitch. Bouncing ball, foul. Wide of third. Count remains 2-2 to Fisher. Fisher with a couple of practice swings. Now he's back into the right-hander's box. Sizemore's ready. 2-2 pitch, and the slider misses outside, and now the count is full. Albia looking to get the leadoff man on base for the 3rd straight inning. A line drive that is over the head of the lunging Humphrey and into right field for a base hit. So a battle won by Fisher at the plate. That is the 6th hit for Albia. They were without a hit through 4 innings, but then 1 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th, which has scored the only one run, and now a hit to open the 7th inning. We have a courtesy runner in the game. I have number 4. I don't have a 4 on my roster, and I don't have a 4 on the roster the coach gave us either. So there's a squeeze. There's a bunt by Crosser as he fouls it back towards the first base dugout. So again, Davis County will have to contend with the leadoff man on for Albia, trailing 1-0 here in the 7th. Runner goes, and the bunt is foul at the plate. Count 0-2. Will head coach Brad DeMoss keep the bunt sign on and try to get that runner to second base? Throw this first and back safely as the runner. Sizemore, ready with another 0-2 pitch. That's high for ball 1. Lurking is the top of the Albia order after Crosser. Throw to first, and the ball got past Bankson, but it just trickled past first base, so no advancement by the runner. One ball and 2 strikes to Crosser. Runner at first with nobody out, top of the 7th. Runner goes. Pitch is taken high for the ball. The throw to the second is in time. No, he said he missed the tag. They said Dexter missed the tag at second base. Scott insists that he tagged him, but Bill Anderson, the field umpire, says safe. Dexter, still with ball in hand, looking at his head coach, said, I tagged him. Now head coach Todd White wants to discuss a couple of things with Bill Anderson. Schooley shaking his head as he gives the ball back to Sizemore. Or beg your pardon, not Schooley, Scott. Somebody from Albia dugout says, great call, Blue. So it's a stolen base. And now the batter remains Will Crosser with the count 2-2. Sizemore comes set. Kicks and deals. Strike on the outside corner, and that'll do it for Crosser as he strikes out looking. But, as I said, the dangerous part of the order is up. Drake Irwin came into this game batting .500. He's been held in check. He's 0 for 3. He bats for the 4th time with a runner at second and 1 out. Albia up 1-0. First pitch, and that was a slider that stayed upstairs for ball 1. Albia looking to put an end to Davis County's 3-game winning streak. The 1-0. Fastball, a bit outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And a pitch. That bounces past Taylor, and the wild pitch allows the runner to advance to third. So now Davis County, I imagine, will be forced to bring their infield in, and here they come. 3-0 the count to Drake Irwin. The pitch by Sizemore. Strike at the belt. Three and 1 to count to Irwin. And the pitch. A high fly ball out to center. Milder coming in. The runner tags from third. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is a one-hopper. Out! Yeah! Victor Milder throws out the runner. That's only 2 outs. I think that's only 2 outs, is it? Oh, yeah, it's 3 outs. You're right. Victor Milder throws out the runner to end the inning. So, Davis County down 1-0. Down to their final at-bat. Coming up next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Last chance for Davis County in this ball game. Trailing Albia 1-0. They need 1 to tie, 2 to win here in the bottom of the 7th. Dexter Scott leading off against Isaac Helm, who's been great today. That's inside for ball 1. Scott with a ground out and a strikeout in his 2 previous at-bats. As Davis County dugout getting loud. The 1-0. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Scott. Helm, 6 shutout innings for Albia. And that pitch is slapped foul above the fence to the first base side. Scott, Bankson, Milder due up for Davis County, trailing by 1. Looking to keep their 3-game winning streak alive and get a conference win on this Monday. The pitch. There's a ground ball to second, and it's smothered by Crosser. The throw to first is in time, and Scott is retired to open up the bottom of the 7th. Hayden Bankson now is the batter. Bankson with a fly out and a ground out. Helm's only allowed 2 hits, and he's walked a batter. Beg your pardon, he's walked 2. Helm working from the windup, and there's a strike. Mustangs out of the third base dugout trying as much as they can to psych out Helm, but Helm looks locked in on the mound. The 0-1. And that hit Bankson on the backside. The tying run is on. Bankson tried to get on the ground to get out of the way, and while he was on the ground, that ball hit him on the backside. Get on any way you can. Victor Milder is now up, and we will have a pinch runner for Bankson as Grant Husted comes into the ball game to run for Bankson. Pinch runner. So Victor Milder has struck out twice against Helm. He's only seen 3 pitches in each of his 2 at-bats. So Milder has not seen Helm well today, and he fouls that first pitch straight back. And he was on that pitch, but he fouls it off. A runner at first, 1 out. Will head coach Todd White chance Husted trying to steal second base? Timeout called to the plate by Milder. Husted is 3 for 3 stealing bases this season. The 0-1 with the runner going is low for a ball. The throw to second, not in time. A stolen base for Husted puts him in scoring position. First swiped bag for Davis County tonight. The count is 1-1 to Milder. Tying run now at second base. Milder again calls time at the plate. Knew it was going to come down to this. Mustangs were not going to go down without a fight. And the 1-1. Strike at the knees. It looked a bit low, but called a strike on the outside edge. And Milder is down 1-2. Milder, a left-handed batter, versus the right-hander Helm. And Milder again calls time at the plate. Maybe some nerves from the freshman at the plate. Helm is ready. Kicks, delivers. Inside, ball 2. The Albia dugout exploded. They thought it was strike 3. And the count is 2-2. Bit of confusion there, but Milder will see another pitch. Helm with a long look into Fisher. Now he comes set. Kicks and deals. Fouled back by Milder. Whew. High stakes battle between Helm and Milder. The 2-2. Milder looks at ball 3 outside. Milder has worked the count to 3-2. Husted will take a lead from second base. Milder calls time at the plate again. Now he's ready. Helm with the set, the pitch. Fouled back by Milder with the runner going on the pitch. Interesting wrinkle there. 3-2. Having Husted take off from second with 1 out. You risk a strike him out, throwing out to end the game. Milder, however, battling against Helm. Another payoff pitch to Milder. He swings and misses and strikes out for the 3rd time today. And there are 2 outs. And it's up to Aiden Hale. Can Hale provide some Mustang magic and tie this game with a hit? He's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. Hale is set. Husted takes his lead from second. First pitch fastball is a ground ball. Base hit left field. Rounding third. Coming home is Husted. Here comes the throw. It is game at 1. What a moment for the senior. And it's a whole new ball game here in the 7th. And I believe we'll have a pinch runner for Hale, who will have the heroes welcome coming back to the third base dugout. Listen to those Mustangs. Sven Skaggs comes in as a pinch runner. He is now the game-winning run. A seeing eye single by Aiden Hale into left field, and Husted managed to beat the throw, which was slightly up the line to the third base side from Son. And now here's Hudson Humphrey to try to start a game-winning rally. Skaggs is the runner at first. Now throw to first, almost over the head of McFall, who took a couple of steps towards the... Skaggs is on the bag. And now Brad DeMoss, head coach of Albia, he is out towards the line on the first base side, arguing with the umpires. Skaggs was on the base. I think Brad DeMoss was arguing that he was on the orange side of the first base bag that he can't be on. He can only be on the white side. A lot going on there, but Humphrey still hasn't seen a pitch. Skaggs with his lead at first. Helm is set. First pitch. That's low for ball 1. Humphrey with a strikeout and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. The 1-0. Outside. 2 balls and no strikes. It was a hit batter that turned out to be the tying run. Bankson got hit, gave way to a pinch runner, Grant Husted, who then stole second and then scored on the RBI single by Aiden Hale. The 2-0, a swing and a miss. Albia 1, Davis County 1, bottom of the 7th. A runner at runner at first with 2 outs. The 2-1 pitch is a swing and a miss. Sven Skaggs yelling encouragement to Humphrey. Skaggs can take a bigger lead with McFall now playing off the bag at first. He goes, and that's outside. And because McFall wasn't holding Skaggs, he steals second base. So now the count is full at 3-2. A hit could win this ball game if Humphrey can come through here. The payoff pitch to Humphrey, a swing and a miss, and we will go to extra innings. Davis County ties the game with a run on a hit, no errors, and a man left on. 1-1 is our score. Free baseball coming up here in Bloomfield on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We were scoreless for so long in this evening. A run for Albia in the top of the 6th, a run for Davis County in the bottom of the 7th. Extra innings for the second straight year between these two schools as Helm swings at the first pitch and lifts it high and foul to the first base side out of play. This game is almost similar to the first time these two teams played last year. Davis County had an early 1-0 lead. Albia tied it late. Davis County won it 2-1 in 8 innings as that pitch is chopped foul to the third base dugout for strike 2. Mustangs, of course, looking to reverse those fortunes and get themselves another walk-off win. 0-2 to count to Helm. The pitch, a bit high, 1-2. Helm scored the only one run for Albia back in the 6th inning. He led off the 6th inning with a single. He later came around to score a high chopper. Schooley behind the bag at third, throws across the diamond to retire Helm for the first out. That brings up Connor McFall. After a pair of groundouts, he reached on a bunt single back in the 6th inning. That really got the Albia rally going. That led to the 1 run scored. Strike 1 swinging. Sizemore working quickly. And there's a strike 2. He's tardy on the fastball. This is the first time he's faced Sizemore this evening after facing the starter Josh Settles in his first 3 at-bats. The 0-2. That's high. Knotted up at 1 here in the top of the 8th. First extra inning game for both teams. The 1-2. That's high. Both fastballs delivered upstairs to even the count at 2-2. McFall, a right-hander versus the right-hander Sizemore. He delivers. That's a high fly ball out to right field, and going back is Settles to make the catch for the out. That was hit well, but then it knuckled back towards Settles, who was able to bring it in for the second out. 2 on, none out for the man that drove in the only Albia run in the first run of the ball game, Bryson Reed. A base hit single into left that scored Helm. Now he bats with none on and 2 out. Darkness descending on Bloomfield. Sizemore's first pitch misses outside. Reed looking to get a rally started for Albia here in the 8th. Ball 2 upstairs. Mustangs looking to keep the momentum. And you figure they'll still have it if they can set down Albia 1-2-3 here. Fouled back to make it 2-1. Sizemore working quickly as he's back on top of the rubber. He winds and delivers. A check swing, and did he go around? I thought he did. Oof. They say no swing, and Hudson Humphrey takes his hat off and hits his leg in frustration. That looked like a swing to me. Instead, it's 3-1. Now the pitch. A ground ball, base hit right field. Helm has a hit for his second straight at bat, and he is aboard for Jackson Strickler. Strickler bunted his way on back in the 6th inning for a base hit. He was the last of 4 straight hits for Albia that resulted in the 1 run. First pitch is in the dirt. Reed is a threat to steal, as he is 5 for 6 in the stolen base category. There's a throw to first as Sizemore is paying attention to Bryson Reed. Reed already with a big lead. However, another throw forces Reed to slide back to the bag. And Sizemore again fakes the throw. The 1-0. There's a strike at the knees, inside half of the plate. One and 1 to count, and a throw to first again. Chases Reed back to the bag. Reed looks like he might have hurt himself sliding back as he is doubled over, now on the ground. Billy Strickler, assistant coach, is there to see if Reed's okay. I think he might have altered his man region. He's trying to get himself sorted out. In the meantime, the Davis County infield comes in to talk with each other. Looks like Reed is okay as he is back up on his feet and at first base. A runner at first with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 inside. Sizemore comes set. Rocks and fires. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with a runner at first here in the top of the 8th. In a 1-1 ball game, throw to first, and again, Reed is back to the bag. The pitch by Sizemore, a swing and a miss by Strickler, and it's a strikeout to end the inning. Let's score a run and go home. What do you say? We're tied at 1 going into the bottom of the 8th on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Peyton Schooley bounces a base hit inside the third base bag. Rounding first, headed to second, the throw. He is safe. A hustle double to lead off the bottom of the 8th for Davis County. Schooley's first hit and the first extra base hit of the ball game has the game-winning run at second base. 1-1 is our score here in the bottom of the 8th. Davis County looking to walk it off after rallying to score a run in the bottom of the 7th to tie the score with 2 outs. Josh Settles squares the bunt. Bunts it foul behind the plate. McFall crashing hard in at first. Isaac Helm just threw pitch number 100, by the way. He's been fantastic in this game, although he did give up the tying run in the 7th. Now he'll have to pitch around a leadoff double. Inside, that gets past Fisher. And now the game-winning run is at third base. Albia, I imagine, will be forced to bring their infield in. Timeout called, and Brad DeMoss wants to talk strategy with his infield. Albia scored a run in the top of the 6th to break the scoreless tie to make it 1-0. And then Davis County down to their final out. Aiden Hale gets his first RBI of the season with a base hit into left that scored the game-tying run. And after Sizemore was able to pitch around a 2-out hit in the top of the 8th, Schooley led off the 8th with a hustle double down the left field line. And now Settles has a chance to end it for Davis County and give them another walk-off win. They walked it off 6 days ago in Game 1 of a doubleheader against Cardinal on a suicide squeeze. Albia has their infield in. A runner at third with nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Settles. Helm is set. Throw to third, and back safely is Schooley. So no move by Settles to square the bunt on that move. So as of now, the bunt's not on, but head coach Todd White, you never know. 1-1 to count. Here comes the pitch to Settles. There's a strike to make it 1-2. Settles looking to get the ball in play. Will Schooley be off on contact? Here comes the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. Or no, it's a foul. They called it a foul at the plate. So Settles stays alive. Count remains 1-2. That's outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Infield is in as well for Albia. Looking to cut off the run on a shallow fly ball. The 2-2 to Settles. Popped up, foul behind the plate, and that gets out of play. Settles grinding away on this at bat. Now Brad DeMoss is coming over to the third base dugout to... He said a couple words, and then he headed back to the first base dugout. Don't know quite what that was about. The count is 2-2 to Josh Settles. Game-winning run is at third base. Nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Helm delivers. A pop-up. Foul ground, third base side out of play. Settles putting up a devil of a fight against Helm. Helm nods, comes set. Rocks and fires. Outside, ball 3. And the count is full. What an at-bat this has been by Settles. Fights his way back to a full count. Pitch number 9 of this at-bat. Outside ball 4. Settles, draws the walk. Helm is at 108 pitches. The limit, I believe, for high school is 125. I believe it's 125. You can't throw any more than that. Timeout called, and now Brad DeMoss, the head coach, is pointing at something. Okay, it's an intentional walk to Taylor to load the bases. That's what they wanted. So Taylor is aboard with the intentional walk. Bases are loaded with nobody out, and Noah Sizemore is the batter, and he has a chance for another game-winning RBI. He was at the plate when Davis County won it on a suicide squeeze 6 days ago against Cardinal. His suicide squeeze bunt turned out to be a game-winning bunt single for an RBI. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch from Helm to Sizemore is outside and low, I should say, for ball 1. Bases full of Mustangs, nowhere to put Sizemore. Next pitch from Helm, throw to third. And Schooley is back on the bag safely. Kipfer hung on to the ball a beat or two longer than normal to make sure Schooley didn't wander off the bag. 1-0 the count to Sizemore. The pitch. That's high, ball 2. Helm has been so good in this game. He's walked 4, one of those intentionally. He's also hit a batter. That hit batter turned out to be the game-tying run in the 7th. 2-0 to count. Bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch. Inside, ball 3. Helm could walk in the game-winning run on this pitch. I imagine Sizemore is just going to keep the bat on his shoulder and see what happens. And the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike on the inside half of the plate. Now head coach Brad DeMoss comes out again. Oh, he was asking for the pitch count for, I think he was asking for the pitch count for Helm. 112. And we have him at 112. Three and 1 to count with the game-winning run at third with the bases loaded. The pitch chopped to the middle of the field. The throw to the home. It gets past Fisher, and the Mustangs win it to home. And Davis County walks it off. Sizemore was able to put the ball in play. It is a game-winning fielder's choice. And an error on the shortstop, Irwin. But the Mustangs don't care. As they win this one 2-1. So Davis County walks it off. We'll be back to tell you all about it after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco. Work hard, play proud.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
So Davis County wins this game 2-1 in walk-off fashion as they rally to beat Albia here in their first matchup of the season. That is their fourth straight win. They improved to 7-2 on the season, now 3-2 in South Central Conference play, and do have a new wrinkle as replay. And we'll set it up first as Davis County had a game-winning rally in the bottom of the eighth, a leadoff double by Schooley, a walk to Settles, and an intentional walk to Max Taylor, loaded the bases with nobody out for Noah Sizemore. And then let's take a look at what happened. So Sizemore, there at the plate, and he chops it to Drake Irwin at short. He comes home with it, and the throw was low. It got past the catcher Fisher, and safe was the call as Schooley slides in safely, and the Mustangs win it by a final score of 2-1. So what an awesome job, and good job by Annie Argo, our on-site producer, to catch that instant replay for us as well. So that is the ball game as Davis County wins it 2-1. We'll be back to wrap things up and tell you the totals from this ball game after this on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit C1STCU.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go: R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Wrapping things up from here in Bloomfield as Davis County wins it in walk-off fashion, 2-1 in 8 innings as they rally to beat Albia in this South Central Conference matchup. Now, it was a scoring, I beg your pardon, it was a pitcher's duel between Josh Settles and Isaac Helm through the first 5 innings, as both pitchers were very good through the first 5. Albia was able to break through, however, in the 6th inning, a single by Helm, a bunt single by Connor McFall, and then an RBI single by Bryson Reed, who had 2 hits in the ball game. That bred in the first Albia run, and that spelled the end for Josh Settles. Noah Sizemore came into the game, allowed a hit, but then a failed suicide squeeze, and then 2 straight strikeouts ended the Albia threat with just the 1 run being scored. Davis County was held at bay in the 6th inning, but then in the bottom of the 7th, Dexter Scott started off the 7th with a ground out, and then Hayden Bankson was hit by a pitch. That was the key at-bat of that 7th inning. He was hit by a pitch. He was lifted for a pinch runner, which turned out to be Grant Husted, who stole second. Victor Milder struck out, and then Aiden Hale, with 2 outs, got his very first RBI of the season, his very first RBI as a varsity player, to tie the game at 7 with a ground ball base hit into left field. And what an at-bat and what a moment for the senior Aiden Hale, who's our player of the game on the Davis County side. And congratulations to him, and just really proud of what he was able to do. He stuck with it, and he got the game-tying hit that took us to the 8th inning. Sizemore was able to pitch around a 2-out single to keep Albia off the board, and then Peyton Schooley promptly led off the bottom of the 8th with a double. He went to 3rd on a wild pitch. Settles walked. Max Taylor was intentionally walked, and then Noah Sizemore, who was at the plate with 1 out, with nobody out, he chopped it to to shortstop. Irwin, his throw to Fisher at the plate was low. Schooley was able to slide in safely, and Davis County had themselves their 2nd walk-off win of the year, beating Albia by the final score of 2-1. So the totals of this ball game, as another rousing victory for the Mustangs, has them improved to 7-2, now 3-2 in the South Central Conference. Davis County 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors, and 5 men left on. Albia 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error, and 7 men left on base. Winning pitchers Noah Sizemore, who pitched in relief, he is 2-0. Isaac Helm, who was brilliant for the lion's share of this game, takes a hard luck loss. He is 0-2. Time of the game, 2 hours, 10 minutes. So that'll do it for our broadcast today. Our next broadcast will be here in Bloomfield on Wednesday. It'll be a doubleheader as Davis County will stay in conference play, and they'll be taking on the Indians of Clark in their first matchups of the season. So we look forward to having you join us then. In the meantime, for Annie Argo, our on-site producer, I'm Ellis Kojo saying so long from Bloomfield. This has been Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.